to happen in the dark. Some make you happy, some will break your heart.
Gentlemen, and welcome to the 3rd annual Premier Awards, hosted by Bermuda Construction Safety Council. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and our host is Junja.
Whoa, that's a first. Welcome, my name is Junja. That's nice. Somebody who don't know me, that's what's up. Junja's here. You gotta call me that for the rest of the week. Junja's here. That's really killing me. I was just about to get told off and I go backstage. All right, everybody's okay? Welcome to the 3rd annual Premier Awards hosted by the Bermuda Construction Safety Council. My name is Nadanja. That's my name, but you can call me Junja, it's fine. I'll deal with it. Right now, we're gonna start the evening off right. We're gonna have a prayer. So I'm gonna introduce Mrs. Anetta Morgan.
Righteous and eternal Father, we give you thanks and praise for this another opportunity where we can come before you and praise your name. Father, we thank you for the young men and women that are here tonight who will be awarded. We thank you for the Bermuda Construction and Safety Council, oh God. We ask you to continue to have your way in this service. Have your way with whatever we do. May you bless us, keep us, and guide us. Whatever you do tonight, oh God, may it be done to give you honor, praise, and glory. Have your way one more time. In Jesus' name, amen.
A rising star with an intriguing blend of Bermudian, Panamanian, and American heritage, first created a buzz across the island, earning recognition as the best female recording artist while her music played in rotation on the local radio station. Her roots, her experiences, and her life resonate throughout her music. She grew up with a love of singing and acting. Her persona is multifaceted, displaying an innocence that is fun, joyful, and compassionate. Being a songwriter, entertainer, TV personality, and host wasn't enough for her ambitious soul, as she later became Miss Hospitality in the 2014 Bermuda pageant. She went on to speak to children at schools and became involved with many island-wide projects throughout the community. Whilst continuing her career as an artist and mentor, she had vision to take her hobby as a confectioner and make it a full-time business. Her glass candy became a hit as it is known throughout the community as the Bermuda Glass Candy Company. She is Cami Cam Bean Cairns. She is the Bermuda Princess, performing Bermudaful Day, one of her written hits. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me and put your hands together for the one, the only, Cami Cam.
What a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Little dot on the map, but we're much more bigger than that. The sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. Nine parishes full of history. It's hard not to build a chemistry, and if you come once, you'll be back. It's a sweet escape. Make a wish while you walk through a moon gate. Bermudians are so friendly, so friendly. Welcome to the family. Down in Bermuda, you get service with a smile. 2 hours from New York will make your time worthwhile. There's pink sand under that deep blue sea. Let's make a whole lot of memories. Drinking rum swizzle while you tan all day. Our island in the sun, so clean and so safe. Let your hair down while your children play. Let's make a whole lot of memories. Smile like Bermudians. Together we smile. Love like Bermudians. Together we love. Drink like Bermudians. And live free like Bermudians. Gonna smile like Bermudians. Together we smile. Love like like Bermudians. Together we love. Drink like Bermudians. Together we drink. Free like Bermudians. Started my day at Tobacco Bay. Staggered out of Switzerland and explored the caves. I was gonna catch a bus, but I caught a cab. He explained everything that we were driving past. I want you to picture this, it's so picturesque. It's historic and it's full of bliss. I was having so much fun, nightlife came fast. Extended my stay cause I wanted to laugh. Down in Bermuda you get service with a smile. 2 hours from New York will make your time worthwhile.
Yeah.
Pink sand under that deep blue sea. Let's make a whole lot of memories. Drinking rum spizzle while you tan all day. Our island in the sun so clean and so safe. Let your hair down while your children play. Let's make a whole lot of memories. Smile like Bermudians. Together we smile. Love like Bermudians. Together we love. Drink like Bermudians. Together we drink. Free like Bermudians. Gonna smile like Bermudians. Together gonna love like Bermudians. Together we love. Drink like Bermudians. Together we drink. Free like Bermudians. We live where you vacation, nightlife and entertainment. Sizzling summer events, great service every season. We live where you vacation, nightlife and entertainment. Sizzling summer events, great service every season. Cool bottle fans, hail, 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 hail. Beautiful and clean, the onion patch is green. Quart bottle fans, hail, 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 hail. Beautiful and clean, the onion patch is green. Sandy, Southampton, Warwick, Paget,
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The most dedicated award is given to an outstanding worker who never gives up and continues striving forward despite any obstacles that may be encountered while keeping Bermuda safe, healthy, and beautiful. The nominee for Most Dedicated of the Year is a former Cedar Bridge Academy student. He received the Duke of Edinburgh Award, and he plays rugby for the Renegades. He is also a soldier enlisted in the Royal Bermuda Regiment. Please welcome Nadavia Williams.
Okay, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't realize how many people are going to come, actually. It's good to see everybody. Nevertheless, my name is Brendan Harris. I am the coordinator for the Bermuda Construction Safety Council. We formulated this about 3 years ago in order to highlight those that contribute to our health and safety culture. One of the things that we enjoy doing is the continued education classes, and even though they are grueling at the end of the year, we have this celebration. Okay, so first things first, we wanted to acknowledge those that have contributed not only to our culture but also to our council. And one of the people who have been instrumental from its onset was actually from Bermuda Hospitals Board. In all our projects, it's important that we learn first aid, CPR training. And this lady actually brought me to her house once when I was really desperate, trying to put this class together. And she stopped at nothing, and she actually told me her story, how the obstacles that she had gone through in order to deliver health and safety, which is so important to us, okay? And on this particular evening, we would like to acknowledge Emergency Medical Technician Lifetime Achievement Award to Ms. Patrice Parent-Chief. Ladies and gentlemen. A few years ago, we had done an infection control class at the hospital. And we learned about airborne pathogens, how they can be passed from person to person without touching people, okay? And we had to reassess the way we interact with each other and also protect one another in our living arrangement as well as our occupational standing. And even though it may not have been that interesting at the time, now we've reached COVID-19 and we've had to now refine those classes that we already took, that even though at that time no one thought it was that important, now it's of the utmost importance. Okay, so many of the lessons that we were learning, we already taught. And that's why it's significant that these classes are put on, and also people understand the point of why we're doing what we're doing. Okay, so on this particular evening, we would like to give the Infection Control Nurse of the Year to Ms. Linda Rothwell. Okay, so I want to answer some of the questions that people have. We are the Bermuda Construction Safety Council, and we have implemented 50 divisions of construction into our program. 16 of those divisions are reserved for future expansion, and therefore we switched out those divisions with health and safety awards. A part of our day-to-day living, we have to take care of our bodies. And many of us are encouraged to stay focused in sporting activities, in fitness, and also in our dietary intake. And one of the people who have gone out of their way in order to make this happen, we want to make sure that they are recognized also for their efforts. So on this particular evening, the fitness instructor of the year is Ms. Kelly Ingle.
Our next presenter is Ms. Lisa James.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I will nominate Patrina Power Girl Okawa Painter. I'll give a short bio of her legacy in Bermuda. Patrina O'Connor Painter, aka Power Girl, is the managing director of youth mentoring program Big Brothers Big Sisters of Bermuda. She is also an award-winning media personality who has hosted her own radio show and numerous television programs in Bermuda. Most people know her from being an event MC, as she hosts many popular events throughout the island, including the Bermuda Day Parade. In 2015, she was elected to MC an event featuring Ariana Huffington, the founder of the Huffington Post. And in 2019, she MC'd Colonial Insurance Group's Zest Wellness event featuring author and alternative medicine advocate Debka Kopora. In 2016, she was named the most fascinating person of Bermuda and was honored during the televised interview. Then in 2017, she was awarded the Queen's Certificate and Badge of Honor for her work in the community. She was also nominated as one of Bermuda's most influential mothers by Bermuda Parent magazine. Patrina is a social media influencer ranked amongst the top social media influencers of Bermuda. She has also been given the title of motivational speaker and is invited to speak at events throughout the island. Most recently, she was featured on the cover of Fast Track magazine, where she shared her journey of being a managing director of registered charity Big Brothers Big Sisters of Bermuda. Her main focus is making a difference in the lives of youth in Bermuda. However, she is a philanthropist that has given back in many ways to numerous causes, too many to mention. Patrina is a member of the Bermuda Media Council Appointments Committee and is also a member of the Berkeley Educational Society Management Committee. She received a Bachelor of Arts in Communications with a minor in Sociology from the University of Tennessee in Chattanooga. She is happily married with one son. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrina Power Girl O'Connor. I would just like to add, I remember, Patrina, one time you was doing a duet with your mom. You was about 6 years old at St. John's, what is now St. John's Preschool. And I thought it was so fascinating that this young girl had such a powerful voice. So I've watched you over the years, and I want to say congratulations on your achievement tonight. Thank you for your contribution.
Our next presenter is Ms. Michelle Fox.
Sorry. Hi, good evening. The fire department is stronger when it understands its community and it reflects the diversity of society through improved recruitment. Tonight we celebrate their hard work and dedication. The nominees for the Firefighter of the Year are from Port Royal Station, Stephen Casey, from Clearwater Station, Jay Donowa, from Hamilton Station, Lionel Favard, Headquarters, Aaron Denkins, and from Fire Protection is Rosanne Francis. And the award goes to Stephen Casey.
Okay, I made an announcement earlier about the axe. No one has stood on the axe. You did not, Patrina. I was right there watching. You stood right here. It's not an argument. It's not an argument. This is an announcement. Please, when you come up and win your award, force your presenter. You just stand here on the axe and let them come to you. You won. Let them cater to you.
Okay, so sometimes some people get overlooked, especially with big corporations like King Edward Memorial Hospital. So we do want to focus on St. John's Ambulance and the many things that they do. They are event coordinators. They show up to our football games. They show up to our marathons. They do a very good job at our events. And many people volunteer their time in order to make that happen. Even though they may be unseen, they put a lot of effort into what they do. And on this particular evening, we would like to celebrate and also recognize the efforts of Miss Debbie Correa. As we note, there are many people that put us on the map. Division 9 of 16 divisions is actually finishes, and within those finishes, painting is one of them. And as we note, Bermuda is known for its pastel colors, its white roofs, our rain catch system. And we have very good painters here on the island. Nevertheless, to take that work and put it into artistry is what actually makes us stand apart. And this particular evening, the Artist of the Year we would like to highlight is Miss Lisa Regal.
Alrighty, we're going to break it up just a little bit. We're now going to have a performance. It's going to be a fantastic performance because this company has been around since I was a young boy. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and show your love for the Jackson School of Performing Arts.
Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone out on the West Coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost. So tired of sleeping alone, so tired of eating alone. I need to ask her, what's going on? Are we going strong? She felt like rest in her head. My shoulder was the perfect height. We fit so right. So what's going on? Cause I've been undone. The long drive, the coastline, looking at her first light. Am I still on her mind? I've been undone. Sun, I met someone out on the West Coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost, ever lost. Ba-ba. And still the memory's right there. She put the breeze in my hair. No kiss was softer, softer than this. I'm reading her lips. Oh, each line I read. She left her books in my bed and her song in my head. I've been undone. Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone out on the West Coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost. Oh, Saturday sun, Saturday sun, I met someone.
Good evening. I'll be presenting Educator of the Year. The nominees are from Cedar Bridge Academy, Hassan Clark; from CHC, Azare Williams; from BHC, Elizabeth Cast, Somerset Primary, Janae Peterson, and Summersfield Academy, Tracy Osborne. And the award goes to Hussein Clark.
Good evening, everyone. I have the privilege of introducing Sue Generous. Sue Generous was founded in 2013 under the direction of Miss Deshay Edness. Sue Generous means unique. Deshay embraced this name as it fitted the description of what her dance team represents: different. Their unique style of clothing often consists of a local seamstress designing their costumes and her godfather's unique creation designs on their shirts and accessories. It is evident that Deshay had a passion for dancing since young because she began dancing at age 3 years. From ballet to gymnastics and eventually hip-hop, she advanced to becoming a dance leader under the direction of Mrs. Joyce Jones. She began traveling and performing from state to state at the age of 11 years while residing in Huntsville, Alabama, during her mother's schooling. She obtained several awards and was recognized for her exemplary leadership abilities. Her passion turned into her dream, and eventually she was inspired to train young ladies to become great dancers, performers, and leaders. Sue Generous' dance team has performed at various functions and events locally. Deshay continues to make a positive impact in the lives of our young people. On September the 11th, 2020, Sue Generous was given the opportunity of opening a dance studio in Bermuda. Without hesitation, she accepted. Immediately, Deshay began seeking ways to raise funds to prepare for Sue Generous Dance Studio to potentially open in January 2021. Interested persons are asked to contact Deshay via email, suegenerousdancestudio@yahoo.com for enrollment of Term 1. Tonight's performance is a special tribute to one of Deshay's dance moms, Mrs. Ruby Crary, and her 2 daughters, Alvanae and Alshay, and son, Savage. This is in loving memory of Gayrina Khan, who lost her life to gun violence in September of this year. The dance is choreographed by Deshay, and the song, Rise Up, will be sung beautifully by one of Sue Generous' dance members, Miss Tylasia De Silva. May we have one moment of silence for Mrs. Crary? Thank you. We will now welcome Sue Generous to the stage.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. And but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, you. when the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise that we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. After that we have each other. After that we have each other. Yes, we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Whoa, we'll rise, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the air. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and you'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you, for you.
Okay, I first met this gentleman. He was working for BAC, and I could see on his face the amount of effort he was putting into his job, and I felt for him. Outside of his job, he represents Bermuda. He's put Bermuda on the map, and he is actually a champion. So even though in our lives, yes, we have to work, but we also influence other people by what we do outside of our day-to-day jobs. And on this particular occasion, the most influential person of the year is Mr. Nicky Baskin. Even though it may not seem the funnest job to have, where would we be without the Bermuda Police? And to be quite honest, the nature of our society has changed in recent years, as we all know, and which only puts a harder strain on what they have to do to protect us and also protect themselves. And not only that, I just wanted to bring up a side note that the police actually won the over 30s football league, but we can get to that later at a date suitable for that. But on this particular occasion, the public safety and essential worker of the year is Mr. Christopher Douglas. Division 9 entails finishes, and this, we all know everybody wants to have a nice house, a nice place to live, and we have to note what actually goes into that particular work. So we do want to highlight those that put in that actual 9 to 5, but also Saturday and Sunday, evenings, weekends, and holidays, as we all know. And the nominees this year for Floor of the Year from Eminence are Mr. Andre Badume, from Stafford Flooring, Gordon Benson, from Means Carpet, Derek Mean, from Washington Towel, Colin Washington, Taylor D. Flooring, Lionel Taylor, and the winner is Mr. Derek Mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, our next performer is no stranger to the stage. He's a music teacher by day, private lessons in the school system, private school, public school. If you need him, he'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Wendell Shine Hayward.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening to present the award for construction excavation for 2020. Bermuda has a long history of excavation activities, from our residential home footings to our land quarries and underground network systems. Tonight, we honor those men who create the foundation for our built environment. The nominees for Excavator Operator of the Year are, from Smith Hauling and Excavating, Jason Smith; from Building Blocks, David Durham; from Intelligent Excavation, Philip Raposo; from D&J Construction, Rui Furtado; and from Corcon Construction, Max Correa. And the award goes to Jason Smith from Smith Hauling and Excavation.
Good evening, everybody. I am here tonight to present Mr. Ija Keynes with the Premier Award. Mr. Ija Keynes and I have developed a long working relationship. It was several years. I've watched Mr. Keynes develop and grow and train into the young gentleman that he is today. He has been very helpful in all aspects throughout our community, not just in construction, but dealing with our youth as well. Mr. Keynes has been an exceptional employee, and it was a pleasure working with him and continuous journey as he and I continue to have a good working relationship in the construction. So I'd like to present this award to Mr. Ija Keynes.
Greetings and blessings again. I would like to start giving thanks to my ancestors, because without them, this wouldn't be possible for me today. Ashe. Yes. Also, I would like to say thank you to my parents that showed me the path of righteousness, and I give thanks for those teachings that helped me today. All right. I would also like to say a special thank you, a very special thank you to this man. He goes by the name of Bob the Builder. If anybody's seen a government job site and seen this man, he has showed me so much in this masonry trade. I thank him so very much, and I appreciate it. Bob, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Also, I'd like to say thank you to my Uncle Lloyd. May he rest in peace. Okay. My boss, Mr. Randall Eve. Mr. Joseph Smith, who was my masonry school teacher, another teacher from up the college, Bermuda College. I would also like to thank Anthony Trott, Mr. Keroy Butterfield, and my Uncle Vincent, who are all also Masons, and that expertise helped me to get to where I am today. And I thank you so very much, guys. With that being said, I feel very honored that the industry even awarded me with this, because there's so many other great Masons out there. I really, truly appreciate it, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who even believed in me. Thank you very much, and Ashe.
Next performer has his own CD out. I know because I have one. You used to catch him at Swizzle, you catch him at the beach. This man is always busy, always working, and he is fantastic at what he does. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Robert Simons.
90% of the world's trade takes place on water. Most items we acquire in Bermuda are craned. The Crane Operators Association of Bermuda was formulated to standardize and regulate crane education, inspections, and certifications. The nominees of the Crane Certification of the Year are, from Island Construction, Kevin Carter. From BCM, Stephen Johnson. From Kristen, David Willoughby. From Hotelco, Octavio Padron. And from Stephen Doring Construction, Carlos Smith. And the 2020 award goes to Mr. Carlos Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, put your hands together for the Jackson School of Performing Arts.
And tempting, all the steps to follow closer right behind. Is it only when you feel the pot is empty that it's gnawing at the corners of your mind? Oh, I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. What you'll see is the worst me, not the last of my kind. Oh, fire pathway. Where we end is not the way that we had planned. All the spirits gather round like it's our last day. To get across, you know we'll have to raise the sand. Oh, I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. What you'll see is the worst me, and not the last of my kind. In the muddy water we're falling. In the muddy water we're crawling. Hold me down. Hold me down. Soak me out. In the muddy water we're falling.
next presenter is Ms. Connette Burgess.
Good evening, everyone. How is everyone feeling tonight? Cold, hot, warm? Wow. The next award you can thank for however you're feeling. This award is for the persons responsible for heating, cooling systems, refrigeration, piping, plumbing, and so much more. The winner for Mechanic of the Year is Manny Gloria.
Okay, so at this particular time, mechanical and electrical, these are some of the major forms of construction, starting with mechanical. This in terms entails from our rainwater into our tanks, into our homes, into our commercial places of work. Okay, tonight we want to highlight those individuals that make such a effort so that we get water when we turn on the tap. Okay, so from Island Engineering, Mr. Robbie Sworn. Also from BAC, Mr. Percy Keynes. From Regis, Stephen Regis. From Temperature Control, Doug Simmons. From DHPS, Javon Hunt. And the winner for this evening's Mechanic of the Year is Mr. Percy Keynes from BAC. We saw him earlier. Is he in the washroom? Anyway. Moving on. Okay, electrical. So we now have a new power plant. You guys notice? Okay. So we want to highlight those individuals that make it happen for when we turn on the light. Originally from Dalco, Mr. Nigel Burgess. Okay. From W. Smith, Randall Smith. From TW Electrical, Mr. Thomas Wayman. From Simmons Electrical, Josh Simmons. And from Top Notch, Mr. Casey Hollis. And the winner for this year's Electrician of the Year is Mr. Nigel Burgess.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next voice you're gonna hear is from a lady standing right in front of me. She goes by the name of Gloria. She has a beautiful smile. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Gloria Kakachev.
I was down, my dreams were wearing thin. When you're lost, where do you begin? My heart always dreams strictly from day to day, looking for the love that never came my way. Then you smiled and I reached out to you. could tell you were lonely too. One look and then it all began for you and me. The moment that we touch, I know that there would be two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, some things finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world tonight. Just to think what my help missed. Looking back, how did I exist? I dreamed, still I never thought I'd come this far. But miracles come true, I know, 'cause here we are. Two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, some things finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world tonight. Tonight I fell in love with you, and all the things I never knew seems to come to me somehow. 'Cause baby, love is here and now. There's two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, some things finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world tonight. I just can't believe you're mine. Some things finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people. Two less lonely people. Two less lonely people in the world tonight. Two less lonely people in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one, the only Joy T. Barnum.
From here on, from here on, from here on. I don't really know how you see me. Maybe ocean with angel wings. I'll be that love teacher dear. Growing in your garden, unleashing prosperity. Just set your mind wide open. In your arms is a lesson I'm stoking. We don't have to live our whole lives broken. Hand over hand we can be whole. Baby, let me take you higher. We
don't stop. Search high for that I in between. On the hustle like men, you and I, we can fit. Reach hard, reach hard. Oh, baby, let me take you higher. We can set the world on fire. Just you and me together. Reaching for the stars now. I'm never gonna let it go. I came too far now. I'm carrying the light from here on. From here on. From here on. From here on. I'm reaching for the stars now. I'm never gonna let it go. Came too far now. I'm carrying the light from now on. From now on. From now on. From now on.
Okay. We want to make sure nobody gets overlooked. And truck drivers is a major part of logistics, how we get materials to and fro, how we get people to their job sites. And tonight's winner is Miss Christy Taylor. Please give a round of applause. How we keep our homes safe? How do we ensure that our belongings are protected? This evening, the winner for Security Installer of the Year is Mr. DeAndre Morris. And HVAC. Heating and cooling. How do we maintain fresh air and temperature control? This evening, the winner for HVAC Installer of the Year is Mr. Ian Morton.
Okay, I saw everybody who came on stage and stand on this mark right there. You did a fantastic job. You need to be commended. So at this time, we're gonna have some remarks from the Premier of Bermuda. So at this time, I would like to invite to the stage the Premier of Bermuda, the Honorable David Burt J.P. MP.
Played for me when I walked into a stage forever. All right, Brendan, you're all right, you know. Good evening, everyone. Bermuda Construction Council members, Bermuda Construction Safety Council members, my ministerial colleagues, the Minister of Labor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm pleased to join you this evening in celebration of the 3rd annual Bermuda Construction Safety Council Premier's Awards, recognizing the outstanding achievements and contributions of Bermuda's top talent in construction, technical, and trade industries. This year, we also recognize our frontline workers, our healthcare workers, and all those essential workers who have been critical to our success in managing the coronavirus pandemic here in Bermuda. There is no doubt that this year has been an incredibly challenging year. The pandemic has changed so much about how we live and work, and there has been incredible uncertainty, and of course there has been challenges on the economic front without question. But as a country as a whole, we have fared well, and there is a lot to be proud of. Tonight we get to celebrate our achievements in health and safety. We get to celebrate our achievements for those who continue to excel, and we get to celebrate our achievements of fellow Bermudians and persons in this country who are doing so much to make sure that we continue to set the pace. Let me start by thanking one of my bosses, and I say bosses because I I represent a part of the world called Pembroke West Central, and Mr. Brendan Harris is one of my bosses. So I want to thank Mr. Brendan Harris and his team for the tremendous work that they do through the Bermuda Construction Safety Council. Anyone who knows Brendan knows that he is incredibly dedicated and he is committed, and he will come to my clinics and he says, I'm going to start this, and he is pressed on year after year to ensure that his vision is recognized. Your dedication, Brendan, your commitment and focus to safety and health in our construction industry is evident through your superb training programs, educational initiatives, and support. And I want to ask everyone again, to give you a big round of applause. It is also essential to recognize both the council and the award winners tonight. You are integral to our success, and the Bermuda government knows how vital health and safety in the workplace is, and we are especially appreciative of the tremendous amount of work that went into making sure that we remain safe during the pandemic. Now, I know there's a few construction workers in the building, and what is important to know that to further support the construction industry and to boost employment, as we know that the economy is struggling, the Bermuda government has approved additional capital development spending that will help to stimulate Bermuda's economy. These capital projects will be advanced to keep construction workers employed while rebuilding portions of Bermuda's infrastructure. Oh, you can clap for it. Because there are over 40 projects that have been approved worth over $11 million, with several projects that will be starting before the end of this month. So in closing, I want to thank all the presenters who graciously volunteered their time in support of this event. I want to thank all the talented performers who are here this evening and who will still perform. And on behalf of the government, I extend congratulations to all of the award winners. You are being recognized for your positive contributions and your achievements. You worked hard, showed commitment and dedication, and you deserve the recognition. Well done. May all of you have continued success, and I wish everyone a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on keys, we have Mr. Raymond George. On the violin, Latanya. And they are going to back up the one, the only, Miss Maurita Andre.
Now's the time to say adieu to you, nay. Now's the time to say adieu to this day. We've heard it all before, I'm sad, but it's clear. Now's the time to say adieu to this day. I want to be with you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. Don't want to consume you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. Now's the time to say adieu to you, dear. Time to accept that we're just too different. Round and round we go, we've reached an impasse. Thoughts will last forever, but we're crashing fast. I want to be with you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. Don't want to control you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. I want to be with you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. Don't want to control you. I love you, but I've got to let you go. Now's the time to say adieu to you. Now's the time to say adieu to this year. Now's the time to say adieu to you. Time to say goodbye as I shed a tear. Bye. Ooh.
Thank you.
My arms alone, my hair is woolly, my back is strong enough to take the pain, inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Sarah. My name is Sarah. My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds, I do belong. My father was rich and wise. He forced my mother late one night. What do they call me? My name is Sophronia. My name is Sophronia. My skin is tan. My hair is fine. My hips invite you, Daddy. My mouth like wine. Who's a little girl in mine? Will anyone with the money to buy? What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing. Sweet Thing. My skin is brown. My manner is tough. I'll kill the first other I see. 'Cause my life has been rough. I'm awfully bitter these days. Because my parents were slaves. Aunt Sarah, Saffronia, sweet thing.
Merry Christmas.
I think he's worth hearing.
You guys can hear me, right? So, I mean, it was supposed to be 6 to 8, and but it was almost 6 to 9. That's how much talent that we have. You know, I mean, the show was booked, and I mean, we couldn't fit it all. You know, we couldn't fit all that talent into 2 hours. So we do appreciate all the acts, especially the winners for what they do all year. And this is the celebration of that. Many of us not only go to work, but also night school classes. That's an additional strain. And so what we wanted to do is, at the end of the year, sit back and look at our efforts and our talents that we can portray. So I do appreciate you guys for showing up, and we also appreciate you guys for what you do, and keep Bermuda beautiful.
Happen in the dark. Some make you happy,